How does that feel? You feel amazing. Shh, keep it down. I don't want anyone to overhear. No, don't make me pull rank on you. Turn over. Yeah, turn over. Let me give you a little extra attention. Here. This little spot. Right here. I've waited so long for this. And you've exceeded my expectations yet again, Sergeant. Sergeant? You still with me? Sergeant? 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 Everything okay? You requested a wake-up at this time. I thought it was borderline reckless, but you have improved a great deal over the last week and a half, and you made sure to get extra rest this afternoon. Is there something specific you're working on? Some project? Or are you headed to the mess hall again? It's quite late. I just want to make sure we stick to the plan. I am surprised at you, Sergeant. It's not like you to be secretive. Very well. I won't hold you here against your will. I could, but I won't. But watch your back. Just kidding. Or am I? I am. But what if I'm not? No? No. Too many times. I'll take your word for it. Humor isn't necessarily a key part of my programming, certainly. I'll be waiting right here for you to get back. We can do a quick assessment before you turn in for the night. Please don't stay out too late. No strenuous activities. And absolutely no alcohol. I may have missed my calling as a busy mom on Earth 1 in the 1990s. But what flavor? Roseanne? Jill? Fran? Marge, maybe? No, I know. Lorelei. Sergeant. Is it almost midnight already? I got lost in my paperwork again. Here, come in. Did anyone see you? Good. Yeah, this is my cabin. It's where the what? Yes. If by magic, you mean me poring over paperwork and writing messages to my mom. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate everything you're doing tonight. Really. I know this isn't your normal shift in navigation. This was the only way I could think of to get us into that room. Together, alone, that wouldn't raise too much suspicion. Yeah, I'm just about ready. Just need to button up a couple of things. You can just move that out of the way. It's coffee. I know. I love espresso. But I can't have too much of it late at night because, apparently, the fabricators don't make decaf after 8 p.m. Yep, that's what I said. What am I supposed to do? The Cascade is absolutely packed with personnel projects and problems, all of which, it seems, only I am equipped to address. The least Command could do is make sure I have the correct ratio of leaded to unleaded espresso. I could drink a whole cup of decaf and still fall asleep when I need to. What can I say? It's my hidden talent. Ugh. It's nothing, Sergeant. I can be ready in about 2 minutes. Really, it's nothing that concerns you. You're very observant. You know that? You happened to catch me at sort of a low moment. Oh, it's boring. It's irritating and boring. You'd hate it. Try you. You're cute. No, it's not Command, believe it or not. Well, it is and it isn't. Just in my feels tonight. You know? Self-doubt, self-loathing, fear. I told you it was boring. Well, I guess you're already here. You're asking. We're about to launch a secret investigation into what happened with the plotting array, and you've kept all this to yourself so far. No, I don't have anyone in that way. There was someone back in the academy, but they've moved on, and it's easier for me to concentrate on my directives if I'm not engaged with someone romantically. So, no, other than my therapist, I don't really talk to anyone. No. Of course I do. Everyone needs support. I just prefer to pay people for mine. Oh, you're sweet. It gets heavy sometimes, this position I'm in. There's so much that other people don't see. It feels right now like I'm one or two wrong steps away from absolute implosion. You'd never know. I mean, good. That's the goal, right? I'd rather people not be able to tell. Do you ever get the feeling, Sergeant, that the best thing you've ever done is behind you? That for the rest of your life you'll have to outrun, as best you can, complete and total mundanity? I know we all want to leave some sort of legacy. I hope people remember me well. I hope they know I tried my best. But I'm not proud of myself. Not yet. To tell you the truth, I'm terrified. Sometimes when I'm alone, it all comes back to me in one bright red swath of pain. Losing my brother. Losing my dad. The injuries, the years I've lost to undeserving partners. And then there's my career, the violence, the chaos, the friends who gave their lives in the conflict. It's just so much. And I've got to sit with it or let it overwhelm me. Sometimes both. It's hard to carry on through that. Someone told me a few years ago that all of that made me stronger. But it didn't. It made me scared and broken. It made me want to hide who I am from people until I know they're safe. It makes me wonder if I'm even fit for command. That's kind of you to say, but you're not in my head. It's so loud in here. What if I can't keep it up one of these days? What if it's all too much and I break down and never get back up? What if, after everything I've lived through and fought for, I turn out to be nobody? Because it could happen, Sergeant. I could back down, fade into nothingness, and feel mostly relief. I'm wearing so thin. I don't let people who aren't my therapist see me like this. Because I don't want to give anyone else reason to doubt me. You're very sweet. But be honest with me. I command your ship. You work on the Cascade, which I command. This late-night visit to my quarters, has it helped or hurt your impression of me? That cannot possibly be true. You're telling me that you feel absolutely fine about continuing to carry out my orders? Why, after this display? Humanizing. You find it to be humanizing. I need to think about that. How are you feeling, by the way? Good. Still staying in the medical bay, but pending release soon? Excellent. Aura unnerves me, but I trust her. Yes, it's true. I'm continuing to receive orders from Admiral Rusk that take us closer and closer to home. It'll only be a few more days. I won't know what to do with myself when this is over. I assume I'm close to promotion or maybe even an early retirement. That's an interesting question. I hadn't thought about that before. No, it really doesn't sound like Rusk. Wait, you're saying if it doesn't sound like Rusk, it might not be. Damn. I need a moment. Is it possible? If I'm a true threat to the enemy, what better way to get the Cascade out of the way? Just send us home. It would have to be a pretty hefty encryption to get past all of our communication software. That's why I've been so cagey lately. I've only told you. If the nav ops panel in navigation was rigged, we might have a mole on board. I know. Anybody who could do that could do all sorts of things. Now look, Sergeant. In my experience, anytime there's an issue like this, it's usually the most likely option. So it's still entirely possible that I've just received orders that are out of character for my command. We need to leave room for that. And I need to find a way to be okay with that, if it's the case. But if we're dealing with a hacker or something like that, we need to find them. And we need to find them quickly and without alerting them that we know. Sergeant, I can't believe I'm doing this, but can I count on your support? I had a feeling you'd say that. Tonight just got a lot more interesting. They're confidential, essentially for my eyes only, but let me dig up some of these messages from Admiral Rusk. Let you have a peek. I'm usually pretty savvy, and I'd like to think I'd catch any discrepancies, but you've proven to have quite the eye. I'll have my system run an automated report while we're in navigation. It should be ready by the time we get back. You can tell me if you see anything that doesn't look right. Are you ready to have a look at the NavOps panel? What time is it? 11:50. Past my bedtime. Come on, let's see what we find. Thank you for being in this with me. And for talking me down tonight. I needed it. Come on, let's go. I know. It's creepy in here at this time of night. What do you normally do for the shift changeover? Oh, that's easy enough. So how bad is the PTSD? Do you feel like it's gonna combust at any moment? Well, let me know if it gets to be too much. It's only the two of us. The next navigation techs aren't due in here until 0600. I have no idea what we're going to find, but I'd be lying if I said this trip to navigation hasn't been on my mind constantly. Yeah. Very, very curious. Let me know when you've got access to the diagnostic logs. Let's have a look here. Sorry. Am I in the way? Oh, okay. What do you mean? There's nothing? Is it just because it's been gutted and reinstalled? New tech? No, that doesn't seem right. You're not seeing any maintenance flags, system overrides, even recent commands? I mean, that's a security-grade wipe. Whoever did this did it on purpose. Probably to hide their activity on the NavOps interface. Keep going, Sergeant. We're onto something. Okay, what's an IPC? Integrity Protocol Check. Fine, do it. Hey, I only interned in navigation. I know only the most basic stuff, and that was years ago now. What's that? The display says failure. Why? False positive diagnostic loop? Sure, if you say so. Is this also evidence of tampering with the panel? Shit. Well, is that it? A dead end? We can't really track what was done to the system if we can't actually see into it, right? What the hell, Sergeant? No, I think I know what you're doing. I just don't know why you have this skill set. It looks to me like you're bypassing the mainline operating system and gaining unauthorized backdoor access via the secondary maintenance core. I would have no idea how to do that. Should I be worried? Yeah. If you know how to do that, you could... Well, I don't want to give you any ideas. What are you doing now? You can reconstruct fragmented packet data? Okay. Kind of like reconstructing deleted files from the buffer. A quantum echo trace what? Using a what? A shadow key? Huh. Sort of poetic, really. And? Hey, I'll take a partial user tag if you're able to pull one. Anything. Okay, let me see. An audit stamp on the last manual operation. Yep. Hit me. Lieutenant Jones. Manual override. Fuck. Didn't have him pegged for a saboteur. What do you say we go and pay Jones a visit? Nicely, of course. We wouldn't want to blow up the staterooms next. Yeah, just lock it. Let's go. Oh, don't worry. I'll have some very choice words for him. Are you armed, Sergeant? Good. I haven't spoken to Jones in a while. I make it a point to touch base with pretty much everyone on the ship in the course of a season, but I've been a little busy since we absorbed the crew of the Guardian. Here we are. You ready, Sergeant?